My name is Reverend Dr. Kendra, and my family and I live a very average, normal life.
Alec, Alana, come on, let's go.
We get up in the morning, we go to work, we feed our children, we send them to school. I mean, we're just average.
Let's play some basketball, okay?
But what makes us unique is that my husband's a witch, I'm a witch, and we're raising our children as witches. And that makes some people in our town very unhappy.
I believe witches are in darkness. Plainly, I see it as they're spiritually dead.
Nice! You would go swimming if it was snowing out, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. Let's decorate the house!
Can you get the door for me?
I must have known I was a witch when I was a kid, because Halloween was always my favorite holiday. You guys can put cobwebs all in the bushes and do stuff like that if you want.
Okay, we can hang one up here.
Can you hand me the staple gun?
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be easier to staple this stuff
Well,
on.
I don't want you to wreck all the paint, honey, on the house.
Just we'll leave them up all year round.
All right, why not? Neighbors already think we're crazy. Duxbury is a beautiful community. We've lived here for a number of years. My husband grew up in this town. But it is a very conservative Christian community. This big flag right here, we usually keep up all year round. And inside on the front door, there's a plaque that says Best Witches, and we keep that up all year round. I laugh because when the mailmen come and they deliver things to our house, I wonder what they think when they see it, but that's what we are. We're the Best Witches. Honey, it's awesome.
What do you think?
You gotta see it. It looks awesome. I'm an elder high priestess of Wicca for the First Church of Wicca. When I tell people that I'm Wiccan, they realize that it's probably a New Age pagan tradition. But then further, when we tell them that we're witches, they get perplexed, confused, maybe scared.
It's a natural, earth-centered faith. We do cast spells, but we don't turn people into frogs. We don't levitate things in midair. We don't get on our brooms and fly to work. You know, we're regular people.
Doesn't that look great?
Good job, Alec.
People often ask me why I wear a collar. I think it's very important that pagan clergy is recognized as viable clergy just like any other clergy in society.
That should be good. That looks good like that. Now ask Mom for a scissor. My name is Alana, and I am 8 years old. I tell most of my friends I'm a witch, and a lot of people are just like, are you really a witch? And I said, of course I am. What are you doing, Mom? Mom, are you just watching? I think being a witch is pretty fun because you get to do a couple good spells. Like, if you're worried about something in your backpack and you're afraid it's going to break, you can do a protection spell, and I know how to do that. Pretend my hand's this backpack, and this is a wand. I do this. Okay, take this, hold this up for me.
My son Alec is 11.
Don't hook it up. Okay, good idea.
He considers himself a witch now, absolutely, and I think that's wonderful. And maybe he'll stick with that, maybe he won't. You know, that's okay, but
I know
when
he won't. He won't be a witch when he grows up. When I say I'm a witch to the kids in school, they're just like, aren't you a warlock? And I say, no, actually a warlock is a made-up word. I think that people that don't really know me, they feel really uncomfortable and they have fears and stuff about me. Okay, stop. Don't do that.
I would say that Alec is definitely more reserved about being a witch than Alana is. He probably has heard with his classmates that might think it's a little strange. So he's really thinking and calculating about it. But yeah, I would definitely say he would be more reserved about it.
Yep, just leave it, don't move it.
Okay, guys, that's good for now. Let's go in and have some lunch, okay?
Look at our graveyard. Looks awesome. Starting to come along.
Looks great.
All right,
Go.
let's have some lunch. Growing up, I never ever thought one day I would ever become a witch. I never really even would have considered that to even be a religion. I just thought it was something that maybe you dress up on Halloween as, and that was it.
Go feed the chickens. Go feed the chickens.
My husband wanted to learn a little bit about the faith that I practiced. And he always had full respect for who I was and what I practiced, but I think he was scared too. I mean, he grew up in this community. He was a very conservative Christian guy.
They say opposites attract, and I think people looked at us as very much opposites. And, Kendra would talk a little bit about, this faith. And I think my first reaction was I just thought it was kind of weird. And then she started introducing me to some of the earth-based type things that pagans really believe in. And I admitted to myself that this is stuff that I really can relate to, it can resonate for me.
We believe in a universal spirit and the interconnectedness of all living things. We use the power of positive thinking. It's big in our practice, and we use magic as a form of prayer.
Being a witch, to me, is a very natural way of experiencing spirituality.
Is this mine?
Sure, Bruce, you want a lot? Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
My home is always open to parishioners or otherwise. If they need me, I'm there. If they're hungry, I'm there. They're more than welcome to come in and do anything that they want. So we're going to eat a few bites of food before we say the prayer, because that's what we do, right, guys? And we're teaching Bruce, because Bruce is new with us tonight.
Go ahead, Alana. We'll all come in.
The table round contains the earth and thus becomes the mother. We share her bounty in this hour and bless and love each other. So mote it be. It's a good life. I can, I will, I believe. Thank you, God and Goddess.
Excellent.
You got it?
choice.
I am a Christian, and a Christian for a long time, and I am a witch. Speaking for myself, I've been reluctant at times to identify myself as Wiccan or as a witch because I'm afraid of what the reaction is going to be. I'm afraid that it'll frighten people or anger them.
I can, I will, I believe.
I can, I will, I believe.
Thank you, God and Goddess.
Thank you, God and Goddess.
You got it, Bruce. Can you memorize it?
No.
No.
And then usually after that, we go to the Gettysburg Address.
The First Church of Wicca entered a float in the 4th of July parade. We had a lot of people that were very receptive to us and very, very happy to see us, but then of course there were other people that weren't. Some of the comments we got were, "You're going to burn in hell," or "You're horrible." I know that there's a misconception that we worship the devil, which is completely not true. The way we describe it is we say we believe in the universal spirit represented by the male and female aspect of the divine, labeled as a god and goddess. So we believe in the same God everybody else does.
May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Take your plate in the kitchen, please.
Can I also be excused, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Doctor.
Hey, Tim.
Yep.
You don't have a copy of that for Becky with the music, do you?
I have the
I'll take
words
that
if you
then.
need them.
No, she needs the music. Tonight we'll be having our Assembly of Bards. They meet every single Wednesday night, and they prepare the music for the rituals and the metaphysical services on the following Sunday.
All right, you guys ready?
You can do it, Becky. Just don't
Katie, you ready? Intro to the Wiccan Read.
We're planning our annual Halloween party, or Samhain party as we call it.
My idea of this party is to have a good time primarily. But I also look at it as a way of bringing our pagan folks, like the people that go to our church and other people that are non-pagan, and put them in an environment where it's comfortable, they can have some fun, and kind of see how the other half lives.
I think as people become more and more educated and as they understand Wicca better and they realize that we're just like everybody else, we just practice a different faith. If we can all be tolerant of each other, this world can be such a beautiful place.
And it harm none, do what ye will. Excellent. All right. Thanks, guys. That was good.
The pentacle is our religious symbol.
People, they say, oh, that's the sign of the devil. I don't want to get near that person, you know?